Today we are going to cook some delicious food for our friend Dolly's birthday party. Here she is.
Oh, thank you, Sammy.
Sue will also help us today. Am I right?
Right, you are. Today we'll make a pizza, a fruit salad, some ice cream, and a cake, of course.
That's a lot of stuff. So what shall we start with? I'm so confused.
Everyone likes pizza, so let's start with it. We already have a base. What else?
Tomato sauce and some tasty toppings. We've got lettuce, mushrooms, onion, and pepper. All right, my professional opinion, this should be enough.
Great! Let's make tomato sauce then. It's fruit, by the way. And I always thought that tomatoes were veggies. I'm turning the blender on.
What? Tomato is a fruit? You've got to be kidding, Susie.
Now we'll add our sauce to the future pizza. 1, 2, 3, and 4. See? All of the pizza slices have some sauce on them. What should I add next? Let's see.
I know. It should be the cheese. Here it is. All yellow. And don't get greedy. Add a lot of it.
Okay.
Wow, looks cool.
So, did I cover all the pizza slices?
Let me count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep, you did great, Sue.
Now, let's take care of the toppings. I have some olives here. I think it's great to start with them. They're awesome! By the way, did you know that olives grow on trees?
Unbelievable! Right on a tree?
Here come the mushrooms. Look at this cute little buddy. Friends, do you know where you can find the mushrooms?
In the forest, of course. There are lots of them there.
Correct. What's next? It's a green bell pepper. We should be really careful when we cut stuff. And here's a special place for it.
Do you know what is missing, Sue? It's pepperoni. Yum! I can't wait to try this delicious pizza we're making.
We're not done yet, Sammy. We have some lettuce. It goes right in the middle. On the second thought, I really want to add more cheese. There we go. Great!
Yay! Now we can finally bake our pizza! Hurry up, Susan, and don't get burned!
That's right. The oven is really hot. We just need to wait a bit.
Sue, how much longer?
It's ready. Wow. Friends, just check out this delicious and bright pizza we made. Let me cut it with this special pizza knife.
1 slice for me, please. Ooh, come to Papa.
And we're moving on.
Phew! It's got so hot in here with all the cooking.
That's why we'll make ice cream. It will help you cool down. I thought we had all the ingredients for it. Where did they go? Ah, here they are. Let's see what kind of fruit we have. A banana. And here comes an orange. A little green pear. A kiwi fruit, of course. And a strawberry. Awesome. Let's start with the banana. It is so yellow, like the sun. Next comes the green pear. It's green as grass on our lawn. And here's the kiwi fruit. It's also green with brown peel. This is a strawberry, so red and so sweet. And finally, the orange. Haha, did you get it?
To make an ice cream, we need to freeze all our fruit first. Hurry up, Sue. Put them here. Ooh, this is great. It will be tasty. I need to bring the scoop. Where was it? I'm sure it was here. Aha! Found it! Make way! Well, is it ready?
Let's see. Yep, our frozen fruit is ready to turn into delicious ice cream. I also need ice cubes.
I will help you! Bang!
Thank you, Sammy. Okay, here we go. Well, are you ready?
Of course! Let's turn it on!
Amazing, we did great. Huh. It smells so good. Where was that scoop?
And I've got this cone! Come on, put it here! Wow, so cool! This looks like the strawberry ice cream! I have to try it now. Oops, I ate too fast. Brain freeze.
I will also get one. It's so good. Sammy, it's time to bake the cake now. So friends, what do we need to make the cake? Sammy, any ideas?
Sure. Get ready to write it down, Sue. We need 1 egg. Also butter, sugar, milk, and some flour and strawberries, of course.
Great recipe. Let's start with the egg. We definitely need to break the shell first. Whoa, it's so slimy and stretchy.
Next comes the butter. I already brought it. Here you go.
Thank you. And right into the bowl it goes. Done. What's next?
Flour. I've got the whole pack here.
Great.
Friends, did you know that flour is made from wheat?
Wow, right from the real wheat. And we make cakes from it later. How cool is that? Here goes some sugar to sweeten things up. The next ingredient is milk. It's purely organic. And who provides us with milk? Cows. I don't get it. Are we out of strawberries?
I hope she doesn't notice.
Sammy, give me that! Whoa, what a big strawberry! There we go! This should be enough for the cake! We can mix our batter now! It came out so fluffy! With such batter, we can make a soft and squishy cake!
Sue, we totally forgot about the cake decor! We totally need whipped cream!
That's right! Thanks for the reminder, Sammy! We'll put it on top!
All that's left is to bake the cake. It will happen in a flash. Sue, turn it on!
Oh, it's done! Oh, wow!
It is time for decorations!
Would you just look at these beautiful roses? Each has its own place on our cake. This comes to the side.
Sue, don't forget about the top layer.
Gotcha! I will add a cute candle too, so Dolly can make a wish. Wow, we made a really amazing cake together. Great job!
Sue, there's still not enough food. We have so many guests on the list. We need more appetizers for all of them.
Then it's time to make a fruit salad. It always saves the day. I have everything we need to make a nice fruit salad.
Wow, everything is so bright and colorful. I love it.
Let's start with watermelon. Where was it? Found it. Let's cut it in half. Here goes a piece. And here's another one. Banana is next. We need to cut it into pieces as well. Join your friend, watermelon.
Let's also add some kiwi fruit. It's tasty.
Agreed. We can cut it into 4 little pieces, like this. Now, friends, we need to find the dragon fruit. Can you spot it faster than me? You did it! Great job! Let's add it to our tasty salad right now!
Wow, this salad looks really amazing, Sue. I'm sure it's tasty too. And the guests are already here? That's fast.
And welcome to the show with everything you could ever want to make or do.
Right at your fingertips.
I'm Stephen.
I'm Fern.
And here's what's on today's show.
In Cryptic Fingertips, we'll show you how to reveal the hidden message.
And will Fern manage to beat the clock in today's 1-minute make?
And in Party Fingertips, meet Scary Cyril, the ultimate unlucky dip.
Do
Don't forget, for all the fingertip details, you can video the show, look on our website, or grab that pen and paper and jot it down.
It's time to make pizza.
Oh, I thought you were making a clock.
No, we are. It's the Fingertips Pizza Clock.
Now, the really good thing about the Fingertips pizza clock is that you make it yourself, it's really easy, and it lasts forever.
Now, let's start with the dough.
You've gone back to cooking again.
No, not dough. This is salt dough. Now, it tastes disgusting, but it's great for mates because, look, it's just like modelling clay. Now, the difference is when you bake this, it lasts for ages, and I'm going to show you how to make it. What you need to get is 200 grams of salt. We pour that in. You need 200 grams of plain flour. We pour that in as well. And the Fingertips top ingredient, 100 grams of corn flour. And that goes inside too. Finally, mix in 250 millilitres of water, like this. And here's the best part. Roll up your sleeves and get your fingertips dirty. Look, we start mixing it in. And what you need to do is knead the dough so it's really smooth.
Now, once you've made your dough, you need to roll it out to about ½ centimetre thick, and then to make it a nice pizza base shape, get a plate and put it on top of your dough, and then just use a knife to cut around here, right the way around your plate, and then you can get rid of all the excess, and then put your nice round shape onto a baking tray which is covered in tin foil, and now you're ready to add your toppings.
Now I'm going to start with cheese because I love cheese, and what you want to do is make loads of wiggly worms like this. The wigglier, the better. And then you lay them onto your pizza, and here's a nice little fingertip tip. To make the cheese look as though it's melted, just squash all of the wiggly worms down like that.
Now, for onions, all you need to do is make some more wriggly worms, but this time just join it together in a loop and give it a good squeeze like that, and then flatten it all down so it looks really realistic.
And now you need to make a few squares from the dough that'll be the ham, and trust me, when you paint these, they'll look just like the real thing.
And what about olives? They're really easy to make. Just get a little bit of dough and roll it into a ball, give it a squish, and there you go.
You now need to find the centre of your dough and make a hole in the middle, just about there.
Like that.
Now you put your pizza together. A bit of ham.
Put me onions on as well, they look lovely.
Very nice.
Yummy.
And a quick fingertip tip, it's well worth putting a dab of water on the back of the bit to make sure they stick onto your pizza like that.
What about the olives too? You've got to put them on.
Very important, the olives, because these are going to be your hours, all right? So you need to position them very carefully. You need to put one at 12 o'clock, one at 6, and then carry on all the way round.
And now you're ready to cook your pizza base. Now, salt dough needs to be cooked very slowly on a very low heat, and it's going to take about 2 to 3 hours to cook, but be careful not to burn it.
Now, once it's cooked and cooled off, it's time to paint it. And trust me, you're going to be amazed how real your pizza will look. Let's get painting. First, a blob of red for the tomato. Now, when the tomato's all on, carefully paint some of the wiggly bits in yellow, and this will be the cheese. Now, some white for the onion rings. And some pink for the ham. And finally, some black for the olives. And now a coat of varnish to give it a shiny, professional finish. And that looks good enough to eat.
Oh, it looks delicious. Now, these clock fittings can be bought from most craft shops, and they're really easy to fit together. It means you can have your own fully working individual clock, which is much cheaper than in the shops.
It's true, and as you've made your own clock, you may as well make your own clock hands.
We've gone for a knife and fork.
And then all you do is connect it to the clock, like this, and then hang it up on the wall. Or better still, put some magnets on the back and stick it to your fridge.
So there you have it, your very own Fingertips pizza clock.
Oh! Look! We're in Hong Kong! I'm so excited! Let's have a look around. Wow, there's so much to look at. The harbour, the parks, the beaches, and the markets. Phew, all that sightseeing's made me hungry. Oh, these noodles are so tasty. But I wonder, could they be arty too? I've just had an idea. Let's try something. Try making a wonderful woolly meal monster. It's great fun to do. Let's make it. I'll have to save these for later. Now, we will need a mini maker to help us. Let's see if there's one nearby. Hello, mini makers. Now, who's going to help me today?
Hello, Mr. Macaw. I'm Boris.
Oh, hello, Boris.
I can help you.
Oh, that's great news. Everyone else, thank you very much. Great stuff. Boris is on his way to help us make our picture. But first, we'll need somewhere to make it. Fantastic! The Marvellous Maker Case has become a marvellous making table. Now we just need some arty things to make our picture. We'll need some paper or card, a paper cup, a bowl and some wool, a glue stick and some gloopy PVA glue, a plastic fork, some scissors and a pen. And we'll also need one more thing. That's right, my hairbrush. My hairbrush? Scraps, how did you get here? Look, I don't need my hairbrush. Why mess with perfection? Right, now, Scraps, you can take this back, but we do need some paper plates. Oh, well done, Scraps. You've done it again, my friend. We've got some paper plates. We've got everything we need. Although, it does feel like something's missing. Do you know what it is?
I hear, Mr. Macaw.
Of course! Boris! It's brilliant to see you, my friend, and you're just in time. We're going to make this wonderful woolly meal monster. It looks like it's made of real noodles. So are you ready?
Yes.
Brilliant! Are you ready? Fantastic! Let's get making. Now, the first thing we're going to do, Boris, is make a tablecloth. Now, you could draw this if you like, but we're going to use patterned paper. So, Boris, can you find that over there for me? Put it on a coloured background and place the paper plate on top. Then glue everything down. Next, we need to find some scraps or a bundle of wool, like this. Now, you need to find an old bowl. Ask an adult to help you. Here's a bowl for us, Boris. And I'm going to put the wool into the bowl. Perfect. Now, Boris, can you please take some gloopy glue? That's it, now get ready. And squeeze some gloopy glue into the bowl. Excellent work, Boris. Now give everything a stir with a plastic fork. Excellent, well done, Boris. It looks like our mixture is ready to tip onto the paper plate. When you're happy with the position of the wool, you can stick the fork into it like this. Now, let's leave this to one side for the moment, Boris, because it's time to make a monster face. First, draw a monster tongue. Then, draw around something round, like a paper cup, for the eyes. And when you've drawn your two circles, add two black dots in the middle for pupils. Now we can cut all of these shapes out. But, Boris, we must be careful, because scissors are...
Sharp.
That's right. Now, Boris, I'm going to leave these over here with you and bring back in our woolly noodles. And can you put some glue on the back of our tongue? Lovely, thank you, Boris. I can poke this into the noodles and then stick on the eyes. We've finished! It's a meal monster. And if you enjoy that, why not try these other ideas too? How about making a monster with one eye, teeth and horns? Or you could even try making two monster friends sharing their own paper plate. Why don't you try one of those ideas today? Thank you so much for helping me, Boris. We made it! High five!
What a fantastically funny noodle monster!
Crisp and delicate, yet explosively chilling sensation. What about yours, Stephen?
The aroma of a summer's day, an infusion of creaminess and subtlety to indulge all the senses.
Oh, delicious. Oh, sorry, excuse me, must be the fizz.
This is Food Fingertips, the part of the programme where we show you something that's fun to make and great to taste.
And these stripy ice cocktails not only look great, but they're bursting with flavour to tempt any taste buds. How cool is this? Your favourite footy team's colours in a drink made from frozen fizzy pop.
Looks good, but what about this one? A deliciously stripy ice cocktail with all the trimmings, made from frozen fruity yoghurt. And do you know, they're so simple to make, we've given them a Fingertips difficulty rating of 1. Easy.
So, grab yourself some ice cube trays and some coloured drink, because that's all you need to make a stripy ice cocktail like this one. Oh, and you need a freezer. So, start by getting your fingertips on the 2 bottles of coloured drink. I'm going to go for red and blue, and using an ice cube tray for each colour, carefully fill all of the spaces. So once you've filled both trays, you can pop them into the freezer, open it up, and then you need to wait for your ice cubes to freeze. In they go. And once they have frozen, take them out, shut the freezer up, and now you need to put the ice cubes into freezer bags and use 1 freezer bag for each colour. Just tip them in like that. Make sure you get them all out of the ice cube tray. And then you need to crush the ice. And the best way to do this is to use a rolling pin and give them a bash. A bit noisy. And once both bags of ice are crushed like this, find yourself a long glass, and now you need to layer the ice. So put in a little bit of blue first, not too much. There we are, just a little bit. And some red. Remember, you've got to work fairly quickly because the ice melts fast. A bit of red, a bit more blue, and keep going until you've filled the glass.
Now, if you're like me, a bit of a smoothie, yeah, you could make a yoghurty ice cocktail. Now, you make it in exactly the same way, but instead of using drink, you use 2 different flavoured yoghurts. And you spoon it into your ice cube trays, and then you freeze them. Let's just put a tiny bit more in, just to fill it to the top. There we go. That looks delicious. Good enough to drink.
Not so fast, Stevie. Cocktail isn't a cocktail without some decorative swizzle sticks and funky, sparkly stirrers and plenty of decorations like these. Now, to make a decorative fan swizzle stick like this one, what you need is 2 strips from an A4 sheet of paper and a wooden skewer. Now, first of all, you might need to trim the wooden skewer down to size to fit your glass like that one. Then fold your strips of paper into a concertina. Folding this way, turn it over and fold it back on itself, and keep going. Take your time doing this until both strips of paper look something like this. And now you need to stick them to either side of the wooden skewer, and the best way to do this is to use some double-sided sticky tape. So stick that on that side of the skewer, bend it round and stick it in place there, and do the same on the other side. Stick that at the top, bend it round and fix it at the bottom. So there you've got yourself a very nice decorative fan swizzle stick. I'm going to pop that into my drink. We've also made some sparkly cocktail stirrers just by tying bits of tinsel to the end of a wooden skewer. So I'll have one of those in my drink as well. And I've strung on some coloured beads to some thread and tied those to the end of a wooden skewer. And these lovely beads match my drink.
And here is a brilliant idea. Have a look at this stuff. It's called edible glitter, and you can get it from most catering shops. And what you do is you just sprinkle it onto your cocktail to jazz it up. It looks fantastic. And you can even make glitter ice cubes like we've got here. Let's just pop one on there.
Lovely. Pop in a couple of straws and your iced cocktails will be complete.
Now, you don't just have to stick to 2 stripes. If you go to the Fingertips website, we've got other recipes, if you click on food, for you to make your own stripy iced cocktail.
So have a go at tantalising your taste buds with the Fingertips Stripy Ice Cocktail. Cool. Now, I know I don't need to say this, but do take out your sparkly stirrers and swizzle sticks before you have a drink. Don't want to do yourself any damage.
Quite right.
We're in the UK. I made it! I told you I would. Right, high five. What picture would you like to make?
Roast dinner!
Roast dinner! Oh, that's making me hungry. What a great idea. Now, what's going to be in our picture?
Chicken.
Great idea, Rebecca. Chicken.
Peas!
Peas. Good idea, Mitchell. What else?
We can have carrots.
Oh, lots of vegetables. Oh, this sounds nice. I think we're ready, aren't we?
Yeah!
Let's make it together.
I'm making a potato. We're pouring gravy.
These are the carrots. And these are going to be...
Peas!
This is our plate.
La 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 la, blink.
And this will be a nice colourful background.
Oh, that's it. Well done, mini makers. We're having a great time making our big picture, and that has just given me an idea. Why don't you make something too?
Try making this tasty-looking roast dinner that looks almost good enough to eat. You will need some kitchen foil and different coloured pieces of tissue paper, gloopy glue and a brush, paint and a paper plate. First, take some kitchen foil and mould it into potato-shaped balls like this. Then, for the Yorkshire pudding, scrunch the foil into a small bowl shape. Now, to make the chicken, crush the foil into a bone shape. Then make another ball shape and squeeze them together to make it look like a chicken leg. Scrunch some long foil sticks for carrots. Use smaller pieces for Brussels sprouts. Next, to make your foil pieces look like food, cover them in gloopy glue and different coloured tissue paper. When everything is finished, leave it to dry like this. Arrange your food onto a paper plate. Now take some gloopy glue and add a big squeeze of brown paint. Then give it a good stir. Pour the mixture all over the food to look like gravy. It will also stick everything down. Then leave it to dry. Your brilliant roast dinner is finished. It looks delicious. Just make sure nobody eats it.
I really like that idea. Why don't you try it? But right now, I can smell a big roast dinner.
Carrots, please, Scraps.
Oh, well done, everyone. We made it together! Yay!
Now that's what I call a monster-sized meal.
Wow, we've seen some incredible sights, haven't we? Remember, wherever you are in the world, keep making. Oh, Excuse me. Oh, it's Toki.
Time to go! Time to go!
Oh, thanks, Toki. I'll be home soon. Well, that's it for now. My making time's over, but yours is just beginning. It's time to put the marvellous maker case back in its box.